just made it down to Kentucky, took off from Michigan early this morning. Opening week of deer season here, and wow, we have got a giant on camera. This is a deer I call Freak Show, and when you see a video or one of the trail cam pics of this deer, you're going to understand why I call him Freak Show. It is a once-in-a-lifetime deer. Completely changed my schedule around once this deer showed up on camera. Going to get everything unloaded here. Joey's going to come in a little bit from Salt River. Going to kind of game plan tonight and the rest of the week of how we're going to hunt this deer.
Good.
Good to see you.
You have a good trip?
We did.
Yeah. Good
Quick
deal.
drive. So what do you think? How's tonight going to be?
It's the last night of this wind.
Yeah.
I think we'll
Tomorrow looks good. Wind-wise.
It looks real good. But he's pretty much like clockwork in that 8:20 to 8:30, 6 out of the last 7 days, right there at the last shoot. He's smart. I just want my hands on him.
I don't get nervous much, Joey.
I was going to say, Mark, Peterson, don't shake you up. Not long.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
Yeah. Yeah, last 3 nights of sleep been a little rough. Tonight, I'm sure I won't sleep at all. So, how far is it away from here?
It's probably about 55 minutes.
Okay, it's a haul.
It's a haul.
Yeah.
It's
What time you want to take off then?
by 6.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Well, got into Kentucky today, but the wind is not right to hunt Freak Show. So instead of risking it, tomorrow looks like it's going to be really good. Tonight we're going to head out and see if we can't glass him up across the bean field. Just get an idea of exactly where he's coming out, give us a better game plan for tomorrow. Wind looks perfect for tomorrow, so tonight's kind of just an extra. Hopefully we can lay some eyes on him. He's come out 6 of the last 7 nights in legal light. So fingers crossed, tonight's 7, and tomorrow the big night is 8. But it'd be great just to kind of get eyes on him in person versus looking at the camera pics and video. The camera pics and video, he doesn't even look real, so I can't imagine seeing him in person.
Trey and I had talked about this farm, but the guy Trey works for farms this farm.
Okay.
And Trey was like, I don't know. He's like, I've been on it. And he's like, it's not really that impressive. And he's like, it's kind of, I was like, well, it's at the top of the price range for what land's going for. So I'm thinking, I texted the guy, I was like, hey, you care if I come look at that other farm? I was like, I'm pretty close in the area. He's like, no, absolutely, help yourself. So I went and looked at it, and I rode around it. It actually has more sign on it than the Phillips farm did. And I told him, I said, I'll take it. I said, I'm going to take a chance on it. And sure enough, when we first fed it, but it's so limited to how you get around it because of the beans. So Trey was feeding up in the front. We had a couple of decent deer. I said, Trey, we got to get deeper. So I got across this old pond dam, and it was all growed up in weeds, and got on around. And I got back there, and I saw it staying in cornfield, and I was like, I kind of like this spot right here. So I put the corn pile out right there, just threw a camera up on it. And I told Trey, I said, I moved your stuff. I said, so this is where it's at. Check it next week. Texted him. I said, hey, did you get anything? He said, I can't just send it to you. I got to show it to you. The next morning he showed it to me, and I was like, great. And it was just boom right there. Where I put that corn pile just happened to be his crossing. I mean, it just had to be where he crossed from the corn to the beans. Because like 90% of the pictures we have from him is stepping out of that spot. Same spot.
So how big is this field then going to be?
The whole farm's 173 acres. It's pretty much one field with fingers of woods in it.
Show you how it plays. So we are right here. The way I want to access is I want to take you around the crop and get you to right there.
Yep.
And then let you walk in to this corner.
Okay.
To right there. That's where the stand is.
Straight across the beans to the
straight
stand.
across the beans to the stand. So once you do that, the deer come. This is super, super thick down in here. It's all standing corn. And every time he has come, he pops out. He comes. Every time he comes into the camera, he comes in right there. Except for last night when he popped in right there. It come from the beans.
Just getting boots laced on here. We're gonna head out and just target shoot the crossbow to make sure it's on. We stayed in the field till dark last night and didn't see him glassing. He showed up about 30 minutes after dark. He's been there 6 of the last 8 nights with about 15 minutes left of legal shooting. So odds are good. Don't know what happened last night. It was a little bit chillier. Maybe it was the wind or whatever, but he's in the area. He's right there. Wind's gonna come out of the east tonight, so it's perfect. We got a game plan how we're gonna get into the stand. First is just gotta shoot it, make sure it didn't get messed up in travel, and get the broadheads, everything like that set up. I'm using some Sever 2-inch, so I mean, it's a great setup. Mission crossbow, 2-inch Sever should do it. Just need this buck to play along and show up before it gets dark. Just getting set here. Gonna shoot the crossbow at 20, 30, 40, and 50 just to make sure, I mean, it's completely dialed on. Got plenty of time here before we head out this afternoon. Now on this hunt, I'm actually gonna use a crossbow, obviously, versus a compound bow. Back in 2020, I actually tore my rotator cuff after a hunt here and been kind of playing with that ever since. It's definitely limited what I've been able to do with a compound bow if you guys have been following along. On this one, I messed it up. Wasn't able to bring my bow on my caribou hunt in Nunavut, and deer like this, just want to feel comfortable in the stand. I don't want anything to go or have a little shakiness, anything with my shoulder. So, and this deer, it just, man, don't know if it's going to be here in another week or 2 weeks whenever I can start feeling good. So Kentucky allows you to be able to get a doctor's slip to be able to use a crossbow, and that's exactly what I'm doing on this one. Once in a lifetime deer. But just getting dialed in here, gonna get ready for this afternoon. And dead on at 50. So shot at 20, 30, 40, 50, been on at all of them, ready to rock and roll tonight. Gonna get the crossbow put away, go check my gear one more time, take a shower, and we're gonna take off in a little over an hour here. I'm excited. After 3 days of bad wind, we're gonna get in the stand tonight and just need him to show up a touch early, and we're gonna be in the ball game. Everything set here. We're going with the harness and everything, but I can tell you it's been a nervous couple of days leading up to finally getting the right wind, being able to go into the stand tonight. Feels real now. him. That's him. He's right where that point was. Right at the point of that finger. Oh, way out. Yeah, it's way out there. 260 yards. Did he go into that finger? Yeah. Was he spooked or just walking? No, he was just walking. Just got back to the truck. It was an active night for sure. We had a doe pop out super early, come out in the beans, and then Adam actually spotted Freak Show coming across the beans early. Just got a quick glimpse, got a little bit of footage of him. I couldn't get my binos up in time, so he scooted to the north behind us. Didn't show up during light. We did have a big, it looked like 10 point, probably 150 or so inch 10 point. But this stand set is just for Freak Show. I mean, he's a special deer. We're gonna be back in here tomorrow. The good news is the wind was just about perfect where we were at today, so we didn't bugger anything up. We'll watch the cameras tonight. Hopefully he comes in, gives us another shot tomorrow. Situated in the same spot we were in last night. The wind's definitely picked up a little bit. It's probably double what it is last night, but again, still scooting down that line. He didn't show up on camera last night, so hopefully that was just a one-night thing. He'd been 9 nights in a row before that, so there's a lot changing. The beans are starting to change, corn's starting to change. He's hard horns. There's a lot that could go into that. freak show just came out. The shot looked like it smoked him. I don't know what to say. He stepped out. I'm shaking like crazy. That's the biggest deer I've ever seen in the wild, hands down. He's got stuff everywhere. And he came out exactly where he's been coming out, right there. Oh, I was shaking like crazy. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't know what to say. The shot looked good, right? I think so, yeah. I had my binos on this one because I was trying to see if it was the same one from last night, and it wasn't. And then all of a sudden I heard you, and I look over, and all I could see was just like the front part of his tips. Dude, he came in so early. So early. I just went straight kill mode. I didn't look at his antlers at all. As soon as it was, I was just like, and as soon as I heard you say you're on him, I'm like, that's enough footage. We're fine. It was so hard sitting 3 days having that guy come on camera, but that is why you play the wind right there. That's freaking awesome. Awesome. You're just recording straight the whole time, going live. Okay. So everybody take it easy. Shot looked good. Shot looked good. He was right to the left of it. Got a lot of blood over here.
That's what we're looking for.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sever looks like it did its job. Oh. Oh.
I like those holes.
Oh. Oh my God.
He didn't shrink, Mark.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. I don't even know what to say. This is, to see him up close, he didn't shrink at all. He's a deer of a lifetime. He didn't go 50 yards. That combo of the Mission Crossbow and Sever just did the job. This is a literally Kentucky giant, once in a lifetime deer. I mean, he is, look at this. He's just funky. He's got stuff everywhere. People that know me know I don't get lost for words very much, but I'm literally lost for words staring at this guy. I don't know what to say. Calling Shelly. She let me to see. Hey, kiddo.
I thought you said you picked.
I'm gonna do better than a pick. You ready? I'm showing you. How do I switch it around? Oh, there it is. I see it. Bang! There he is, Shelly-o. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What do you think of that?
I have no words.
You have no words? I don't have any words yet either.
How many?
How many points?
Nobody's counting.
We haven't. It's too. There's too many points, Shelly. We can't count with what we got here. We need to get somebody else in.
Can we get you on a plane to get you here to count for us?
You want to come count?
I can't wait.
All right. Love you, kiddo. Tell mom we found it.
I will.
All right. Love you, kiddo.
Love you too.
Bye.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jesus.
We'll swing by for sure.
All right, we'll have a tank here ready. I'll greet Story and see what the hell he is.
All right. We'll see you in a bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
gets better with age, and you might wanna sip you some.
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? See ya. Thank you. Thank you.
So, we're releasing our BBD bourbon, and I couldn't think of a better time to release it than we don't even know what it's going to score.
No.
We have no guesses what it's going to score. We have guesses, but they could be 50 inches off one way or the other. I got to give the cameraman a second. I got to give.
Thank you, everybody.
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
Mark. Thank you.
You gotta take your shot.
You can't help but just freaking stare, huh? Like, you just, you know, what do you even say?
All right, who's got the tape?